But either way, it breaks down to those teachers, half of their classes are still not reading, and you're still having her take time from her schedule to try and keep bringing him up when that's kind of his job to be doing and not teaching typewriting.
They're also qualified reading teachers.
I would never ever say that any one of these teachers in the elementary, in the school, period, are not qualified for anything. But you're still taking time away from the other kids where she's having to bring them up to par, bring them up to at least average or thing when he's teaching typing over there.
I guess, Dave, if you go back to last year, did you do work with the kindergarten and first graders?
Sure.
Extensive amount of work with them?
I would see 2 groups of kindergartners for roughly a half hour each. Group of 5 and a group of 3, I think it was.
Every day?
Most days, we tried for every day.
And then how long are you over there every day? Teaching typing?
2 periods. So I'm there from, basically includes my whatever lunchtime till from 11 to 1:40. I have another group here at 1:45.
And then I just question, why are we at a kindergarten and first grade level having him being taken away when that's the most important time for those kids to be learning and he's not there to help?
I can't answer more than what I've answered.
No, I understand.
Decisions that
I'm looking over here.
but I
think if you get specific questions, I don't think we're answering here at the board table. You can address Mrs. Krudoff on any specific questions after.
Or Mr. Fisher.
Or Mr. Fisher.
I was going to say, and I just want to say one thing. The complexity of the intervention system that we have going is something that, I guess, when I talked to one of our first grade teachers who is actually doing the interventions, she is so excited about the progress that she's making and what she is learning about pieces of reading that maybe she didn't really understand before. That's almost a big benefit. And pulling students out of their room takes time. First graders, kindergartners don't go to the next place just real quick. So we have time that we're losing with those students when they leave the room, and I really truly believe that through the assistance of an individual from our AEA explaining new interventions to our teachers, they will actually be better reading teachers from going through this. And I know that both teachers, kindergarten and first grade, are collaborating once a week because I get notes from them because I put a collaborative time for them in their schedules. And I know they're talking about those intervention students, and I really believe that they are gaining from that also. And I'll leave it at that because I hear what you say, Chris. I just wanted to say that because I think there's more benefits than what we all see.
Is it going to be a permanent thing? I mean, is this a permanent thing that's going to be, that Dave's going to be over at the middle school?
He'll be at the middle school the rest of this year.
But is this going to be something that they're going to continue on, or are we going to change?
I would guess not. I would guess that.
Hopefully we'll have a data processing or computer.
I think it was a situation that just got kind of weird and it all
Happened last minute.
I think so.
Okay.
That's what I understand.
So it's not a permanent, hopefully.
We understand how important it is for kindergarten and first grade, those early learning years to get that reading. So.
But I think another thing you should know that almost all of the first graders that were in intervention should have been moved out. We've just added another piece to help them stay ahead of the rest of stay ahead of.
Keep pushing.
So they don't fall back in again.
Mid-year goals.
So we've almost moved them all out. That first grade teacher that's doing interventions almost moved them all out.
Yeah. Their skills are coming on, but we're just changing their...
And they're very excited about it also. So.
Yeah. Like I said, that was my point, we're doing a lot of neat things and it's working. I mean, we're getting it done. Kids are moving along pretty good.
Are the kids that you see, are they based on the BRI, or do you identify those kids a lot sooner than
With our kindergarten kids and first grade kids, we use what's called PAT test, Phonemic Awareness Test, Phonological Awareness Test, where we're looking at the individual parts of of reading words, sounds, and print cues, and those things, so we're seeing that a little differently. But yes, otherwise, we are looking at them from BRI, that's the primary indicator for us.
After the BRI, do you gain students then for a period of time to, maybe because it looks to me that after we had our BRI completed, that maybe our interventions went up, the number? Or is that for both schools?
Well, the BRI, I think what you're saying is the BRI the indicator that puts them in intervention?
Right.
Yes. Yes, that is that would be a standard answer that's a non-inclusive answer, but it's pretty close to yes.
But I see that the numbers for the BRI, it appears those numbers are larger than the numbers you gave us. So is that for both districts, Mike, or?
You're talking about my report?
Yeah. Both districts,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I was only talking about the kids, the intervention kids that we have, that we do the reports on weekly, which is not all students. That's the kids in intervention.
Are you talking about the SAC kids? Are you
Just the kids in this building, but I don't know. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't trying to get into a district situation. Yeah, sorry, I told you guys 5, I took 10. Sorry. Yes. Yep, bye.